it's Jen Vax with YourColorStyle.com, and this is part 3 of a 3-part series on wearing red. In part 1, we talked about your statement of what you are expressing when you wear red. In part 2, we talked about warm, neutral, and cool reds. And today, we're going to talk about, in my opinion, how to wear a really great color combination with red. So when we look at the color wheel, you're going to want to, you know what? I'm going to share my screen and show you how you can choose some fun colors, and then I'll come back to here. So here are 2 of the color wheels that we are using in the Color Mastery program. On the left are the true chroma colors, and on the right is a slightly softened version of these colors here. So if you wear softer colors better, these are your bright colors. And if you wear brighter colors better, then these are your bright colors. And so right here is a true red. This is a softer red, and this is the bright red. And what I'm about to share with you can be applied to any version of red, light, dark, bright, soft, as long as it's this true hue right here, meaning that it's an even balance of magenta and yellow at this point. So one of my favorite color combinations is to look across the color wheel and to pick a color that is over here. So you can see we've got cyan and some teals and turquoises, and I think that is just an awesome color combination to wear with red. Now you can find darker versions of this, or a darker version of red with a lighter version of these blues. Any of that goes. You could also choose colors that are that create a triangle. It's called a triadic color combination. So if you were to kind of notice here, like as you can follow my cursor, creating kind of a triangle, those colors would also be very interesting with red. You can do a purple here. Again, you can play with darks and lights of any of these colors, and maybe even green. Now, green and red is, it's a little Christmassy to me, but I've also seen it being very successful, especially if you do, say, a dark green with a bright red, or a dark maroon, a dark red with a very light green could also be very, very beautiful and interesting. And then the last way that I like to combine colors is to look at colors that are kind of close to it on the color wheel. The further a color is away from the main color on the color wheel, the more tension you are creating. So colors that are opposite the color wheel create a very dynamic, high energy color combination and scheme. Colors that are closer are going to be a little bit calmer and just a different kind of look. So you could step over, say 2 or 3, and choose a cool pink, especially if you have cool undertones. A cool pink with a red could be really beautiful. Imagine a maroon pair of pants with a bright pink blouse, if that is in your color palette. Or if you go, say, 2 or 3 steps this way, we get into the golden yellows and oranges here with this. That might be feeling a little bit like McDonald's, so you may not want to do that, but I have seen, fashion photos with that color combo. It's really about what feels right for you and what you want to play with. But that's just to give you some ideas. Okay, so now that you have the color wheel in your head, I have my color fan here, my bright, warm, and light color fan. But in here, so this, I'm wearing right now a fairly true red. It's not really too warm or too cool. It's fairly neutral. And if I hold up like the cyan colors up against it, I personally love this combination. I love this combination way more than the typical combination of red and green, because they're opposite on the color wheel. If you're looking for a dynamic color combination, I don't like green with red. It just reminds you of Christmas, and it's not my thing. But I absolutely love wearing blue with red and red with blue. So this is cyan, and then of course you could also look at your other blues as well, depending on your preference. Wearing that with red is just a really I love it. So like, for example, I have a sweater in this light summer blue, And I love popping in my red shoes, wearing red nail polish, red lips with it. It's just really, really fun to pop that red in. If you wear your red with a navy blue, now you're looking more at an authoritative and power look. Because remember, bright red and red in general is your power color. When you layer in a serious color like black or navy with it, you start to become power plus authority in your look. So keep that in mind. This is why you see a lot of people that are in positions of power wearing navy blue and red. Okay, there's a rhyme to that. There's a rhyme and reason to that, or however the phrase goes. So if you don't love the combination of the cyan and red, like I just pointed out, you can look at that color wheel and pick different other colors that I've mentioned and play around with that. Again, all this and all the printables and all the color wheels are inside of our Color Mastery program. If you're interested in checking that out, I would love it if you join us because it's just so much fun. I love talking about color theory. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Hey, it's Jen Vax. You just watched a preview of a premium blog post on yourcolorstyle.com. To watch the full video, please consider becoming a Color Obsessed subscriber. When you subscribe, you will have access to the growing repository of premium content, plus exclusive content like color analysis case study videos, a video answering a burning question, color theory videos, style summaries from a favorite book from my collection, or anything else that I believe will help you on your colorful journey. Visit yourcolorstyle.com/subscribe to learn more and to subscribe today. Visit yourcolorstyle.com/subscribe. I'm Jen Vax, and thank you for watching.